All right, so I'm gonna leave a quick video here. Um, the subject of meet and greets came up again tonight in a forum online. I've talked about it before a few times about band meet and greets, and I have an unpopular opinion. I have the unpopular opinion about meet and greets, but I'm gonna give my thoughts, and it doesn't really matter because who the hell am I? First of all, who the hell am I, right? So don't listen to me anyway. But here's the thing: people get upset about meet and greets. I don't like them either. I'll go on record by saying I don't necessarily like it. I understand. Sorry. Thinking it's kind of shitty to like go to a band you've been supporting for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then they want $100 to meet them. You know, like you put them there. I totally understand this, okay? But I'm going to go from both sides of it. First of all, the easiest argument is meet and greet is about being close to somebody. And when you go see a concert or a show or a play or almost anything with seats, the more you pay, the closer you get. If the more the better the seats, the more the ticket price. That's just the way it is with almost all things. And so meet and greet, face to face, that's about as close as you can get. So the price goes up. In my world, I get it. Like, I don't love it. I understand that the ticket seats getting closer and the ticket price is going up more about the promoters than the artist. But the concept to me is still the same. The closer you want to get to the thing that you're seeing, the more you pay. If you want to go and take that, and then let's take that. That's what I think. So I got a cough, by the way. So there's that. Then there's that proximity. Then you're taking their personal time. Like, in addition to the show, then the personal time, which is worth something. Time is money. That's a real thing. Now, again, you can say they owe me, but they really don't. You know, I mean, I've bought everything Billy Joel's ever done, but I don't feel like that dude owes me 5 minutes of his life. You know, I don't really feel that way. It'd be cool, but I don't. You know, but that might just be me. And again, I understand not liking the meet and greets, not liking the paid meet and greets, and thinking that it's a cash grab. And that's the other thing. Sometimes it is. It depends on the price. To me, also, I mean, there's gray areas. There's no perfect answer. But people that are like, I want $500 to meet with me. I'm like, screw you. Yeah, I get that. But I met Richard Marx. I think it was like $50 extra. I was like, that's cool. Like, I get that. I'm gonna go. So I gotta, and then I got other reasons for this also. More than anything, you got to think of it as from a logistical standpoint also. Like, if they got to cost something. If they're free, then it would be a madhouse because people are awful. I went to see Bryan Adams at a Walmart. Like, God, how many years ago was that? I don't know, 12 years ago, whatever. And he was doing a signing of his new record, and it was free. And the line started in the morning, and the line went forever. And when they started, they told everybody, listen, you get one thing signed, you get your picture, and you move on. You know? But you know what happens? People are assholes. They don't do that. They don't follow the rules. It's your moment. It's my moment. I'm here now, so I'm going to do whatever I want. That's how people are. So I waited, and we were third in line for Bryan Adams, and I got up there, and I'm like, you know, and I said a few stupid things. We got a picture, and we zoomed right out of there. You know, we did the right thing, and then I stood there and wanted to watch for a little while. You know what happened? People walked up with 20 things for that guy to sign, and he did it. And nobody did anything about it. People wanted to tell their stories. People wanted to show them pictures. And then what happens is a line of 300 people, the people at the end never got to see him. So that's the thing also. If you make it free, everybody's going to do it. And then nobody's happy. And there's just no time for that either. So you can't really make it free for that reason. And then if you're a singer that you want to meet, the guy can't use his voice for 3 hours. Just talking. Like, I don't like U2. I think U2 kind of sucks. I don't understand that. But I tell you what, if I can meet Bono for nothing, I'd do it just to do it. So if meet and greets were free at shows, every person would do it, and then nobody would be happy. So how do you decide? Then is it first come, first serve? You get in line, then people got to get there 6 hours ahead of time to get in line to make sure they get the meet and greet. What about the people in the back? There's no way. I'm going to go see Weird Al in about 3-4 months, and I bought the meet and greet. Because if I didn't, let's pretend Weird Al was going to go, hey, it's a free meet and greet after the show for the 700 people that are coming. Well, if you're here's another thing. Bands that are like a nostalgic act or a niche act, or the people that they attract are people that they've been fans for 10, 20, 30 years. Those people are going to want to get a moment with the person who meant that much to them. So they're all going to do it. Everybody's going to do it. If Weird Al was doing a free meet and greet, all 700 people would want to meet him. So that's not possible. You can't do it. You got to have some way of separating it out to making it just for a handful of people, or else it's not even possible. So how do you do that? Did I have to pay for it? That's the logical reason, but let's pretend we don't make them pay for it. Let's pretend it's first come, first serve. Okay, then you got to waste a ton of your time getting there early. No one's going to do that. And that's not necessarily fair either. No one's going to want to do that. Let's pretend there's a lottery. Okay, let's just draw numbers, and everybody that gets like 1 through 30 gets to meet them. Well, okay, let's do that. But you know what happens then? People that draw number 1 or number 6, they sell it. Just like StubHub. They go, I got a good ticket, I'm going to sell it. So why not just have the artists make that money and charge people a reasonable amount? It's not always reasonable. That's the thing I think is the kind of the crux of it, is there are people that want the meet and greet and they want too much money. I met Toto for $70. Totally worth it. It's Toto. Yes, the whole band. Totally worth it. But there are people that want hundreds of dollars. Screw them. I get it. But the whole concept of a paid meet and greet, I don't think is the problem. I think it's the way that it's handled. Because if you don't do a paid meet and greet, you do a free meet and greet, it would just be a mess. It would just be a mess. It would. And you all know it. And there are a few bands who do come out and sign things, and awesome. That's great. That's their choice to do it. There's also something to be said about people that are in bands who aren't good with people. Being on the stage and going face to face with fans is a totally different thing. And they might not want to do it, and they might not need to make it worth it. But mostly, I think logistically, if you made meet and greets free, it would not work. It would not work. It would be a mess. So it's either, to me, don't have them at all, or find a way to make them, structured and calm, somewhat. All that being said, I don't think I could ever bring myself. I mean, not that I have like fans, but I mean, don't think I could ever bring myself to charge people to say hi. I would just feel wrong, But I get the concept, and everyone's free to have their own opinion. That's fine. But I was trying to give like a different slant on it. Like maybe not everybody who needs a paid meet and greet is an asshole. Maybe that's just the way of the world. The closer you want to get to the artist, the more you got to pay. And if we don't section them off somehow and just make it a free-for-all, then you know what it is? It's a free-for-all. Anybody ever been to a barbecue festival where a band was playing? Ever been to a place where there's folding chairs set up and they expect everybody to follow the rules? Well, they don't. They don't. People show up late and they just cut right in front of you and they stand up. No, people suck. So there's got to be a way to not just have it be a free-for-all. Those are my thoughts. Does any of that make sense? Yeah. Let's pretend Billy Joel wants to do a free meet and greet. Well, 20,000 people are going to line up. We can't do that, When I saw Richard Marx pretend he did a free meet and greet, well, there was like 600 people there. At least half of them, if not all of them, are going to want to do the meet and greet. Let's pretend every one of those 300 people gets 30 seconds with him. That's 150 minutes. That's easy. That's 2.5 hours, and that's, and I'm being really, really generous. That's if it's person. So that's 3 hours of meet and greet for free, just for Richard Marx to do 300 people. It's just not. It's not a thing. It's not viable to just do free for all meet and greets. I don't think. But who the hell am I? All right. Yeah. All right, there's 10 minutes about my thoughts on it. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody that disagrees with me. That's fine. I get the gut reaction of who that they think they are. They don't need my $100 to say hi. I've been buying their records forever. I supported them whenever I came to the show. I bought my ticket. I get it. I do. But I'm just giving a different perspective and take it or leave it. I'm going to go. 10 minutes. Jeez. Bye.